We are breaking 2 jumbo boxes of Bowman. All right. Remaining teams for that break, and right now the 4th installment of the Tier 1 case as well. So that's 2 cases we're looking to finish up going over. Scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And once we show the first hit, that is it. But there's some last-second opportunity here to get into this Bowman break. All right, I'll go over the teams real quick. Diamondbacks are 30, Braves are 40. The Cubs are 45, the Indians 55, Royals 35, Marlins 50. The A's are 28, the Phillies are 55. Pirates are 45, Padres are 50, Giants are 40, and the Rays are 40. And again, time is running out to jump in on this break. We're going to start it right now. Good luck to everybody who is in it. And if we see any misses, then probably going to be up for sale. Again, usually I'm pretty good at making predictions. I'm predicting that we'll probably see an auto numbered to 99 or less. We did see a low-numbered chrome parallel that was a non-auto. Not bad, too. Drew Waters, numbered to 5. I think he's expected to get his first cup of coffee in the majors very soon. So a lot of call-ups been going on lately.
Look at the blanket, Mom. It's hanging up the dog.
Well, it's shiny, but it's not signed. So again, Bowman Jumbo. This is the end of the line for this case, and probably not good for as long as this 4th part took to fill. The first 3 were pretty simple. Oh, hold on, I got a message here. So let me take this. I'm going to make my answer simple here. So I'm getting a question about teams. And I got to do some addition real quick.
I feel like maybe I should take the bill tomorrow.
Okay.
I need you to run an errand tomorrow. Either right before soccer or right after. Okay. Good. Thanks.
Just make sure that was right. 170, 205, 255, yeah. 80, 175. Yeah, that's what looks right.
Do you know if the concession stand at that field takes Venmo?
I don't.
Do you have cash?
I don't. I do have Venmo, though. All right, so a little announcement. We are sold out. Don't let those hits be misses. So The remaining teams in the Bowman Jumbo break are gone. I'm just getting confirmation here. All right, so without any further ado, let's continue. Too much there. And all about that base, about that base. So we got plenty of paper. Big rookie names. Futurist Riley Green. And here come the judge with a 91 throwback. So now we've sold out Bowman. The remaining teams scrolling at the bottom of the screen are for Tier 1. Mackenzie Gore. I think his call-up is eminent. He's at AAA, right? I think he's still at AAA. Drew Waters, Jordan Westberg, Gabriel Arias. First Bowman for the Indians, because Cleveland rocks. Jared Kelenic, who made his major league debut yesterday. Mick Abel, a top 100 guy. Julio Rodriguez. Now, he's eventually expected to join Kelenic in the majors, but Logan Gilbert also kind of snuck in there yesterday. Jesus Sanchez, Spencer Howard. So the Mariners are primed to build off of this loaded farm system this year. Talent pipeline for the Yankees. And 88 out of 499, Davy Garcia. So that's a aqua paper parallel. Speaking of Julio Rodriguez, number 19 on the top 100 list. He's probably even up a little higher now. I think a few guys have come off of there. And Taylor Trammell, 488 out of 499. Paper time. We gonna see a big auto here. Cronenworth. Evan White, Rookie of the Year favorite. And I think this is a pretty good one here. 192 out of 299 for the Reds. Austin Hendrick. Austin Hendrick, 192 out of 299.
You'll have to fill this tomorrow.
Okay. When you're done back there, do you think you can hit that light?
Sure.
Thank you.
Unknown caller.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure it's about my car warranty, so.
Wait for it.
Yeah. It said Pleasantville. I don't know. I don't trust Pleasantville. Jared Kelenic at number 12.
What time do I have to have her there in the morning? 7:15?
7:15, yep.
So if I'm going to go to Wawa to get them food, I have to leave here at 6:30.
6:15-ish, yeah.
Okay, so I set my alarm for 5. That should be plenty of time.
Yeah.
If I fall asleep, can you please make sure that laundry goes in the dryer? Because it's got her soccer socks in it.
I will try to remember. It's someone calling for a taxi? It might be. They left me a voicemail. Let's see. Is it a taxi? Oh no, it's not about my car warranty. It's about a 5-star hotel room. You know what? I've been to Pleasantville. It's not very pleasant. It is near Atlantic City, which is also not very pleasant, but so big hit to start it off here for the Reds. What else we got in here? We had some nice cards the last part as well. Oh, that's not bad. So again, tier 1, I'm waiting on some payments. If we can get them in a reasonable amount of time, we can break that tonight. WWE Women's Division, $89 a box. All right. How hot is this product expected to be? Well, you know, Topps usually goes back and sells things at like regular retail. On their site. They don't tell anybody anymore, and they sell out in a matter of seconds. But they were going with 80 plus tax plus shipping. So I think it would add up to more than what we got. So I don't know. We're talking about hobby boxes from previous years showing up at around the 150 mark right now. Wrestling is definitely advancing in price, as pretty much everything is. Is it as much as like a soccer? No. But, or even F1 racing. I mean, look at how much that blew up. But hey, grab those women's division boxes now, because I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they do hit 125, 139, somewhere in that neighborhood. Jeremy De La Rosa. Jason Dominguez. He'll get some 1 cent love later. Even a paper. Garrett Crochet, Pete Alonso. Oops, Sixto Sanchez. I usually sleeve him. Yordan Alvarez. He's having a decent year. He hasn't gotten hurt. Emerson Hancock. And here comes the Bowman in a 91 throwback. Christian Robinson, a highly touted prospect that we don't really hear a lot about. But he's got some huge upside. Maximo Acosta for the Rangers. Ishmael Mena. And we got Cody Oesi with an atomic refractor. Austin Martin, whose chrome cards are hugely strong right now. Even his paper ones are getting a good return. Aaron Sabato. Got Spencer Torkelson. Tristan McKenzie, Ian Anderson, Nick Madrigal. Ryan Mountcastle. Alec Boehm, Rookie of the Year favorites. And from Phillies rookies to Phillies first Bowman, Mick Abel. Mick Abel for the Phillies. Going to be hit number 2. So one of the better first Bowmans to get for pitchers in this one. Again, if you got to get a pitcher, get one of the good ones. Grayson Rodriguez. Royce Lewis. And Nick Allen, number 282 out of 399. All right, halfway through box number 1 here. And again, WWE Women's Division is now in stock. $89 ripped and shipped for a box if anybody is looking to grab one. If you want to be in on the case break, it is $39 for a spot. All right, it's going to be done draft style. It's been a while since we've done draft style. And if you want 3 spots, you can get 3 for $99. Hey, what's going on? Garrett Mitchell, Futurist. And Luis Robert with the throwback. Did this guy just get called up? Vidal Bruhan for the Rays. I feel like he was on the call-up list. Either that or he's going to expected to be soon. Sabato with a chrome. It's a good one right there. Pete Crow Armstrong. All about that base. 3 spots in the case break, you got it. Doesn't matter what numbers. I can shout them off, or I can give you 3 random ones. Mariners talent pipeline. Nick Gonzalez. Oh, here's some good news for the Blue Jays. We got a Chrome Martin. Random, you got it. So that automatically gets a top load. Nats and Rockies. Let me look here. Come on. All right, so Nationals and Rockies, that's 40 and 20 is 60, minus 6 is 54, minus 28 is 51.20. Is that what you had? Yep, that's correct. 51.20. So now we really only need 3 more spots in order to schedule the women's division case break. So 3 spots needed to schedule the women's division break. You got it. There's 4 still available. If anyone else is interested. Julio Rodriguez. Wander Franco. Put that. We'll sleeve that paper up. Heck, it could be his rookie year. Who knows? Casey Martin. Phillies farm system pretty loaded right now. And a lot of good young talent. Kind of forget, like Aaron Nola is like the grizzled veteran there. still their ace. But they've got some young kids that are ready to take the reins soon. Jason Dominguez, futurist. And now we're finally going to get a peek into the future. So I haven't really been keeping tabs yet. The minor league season just started 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if he is in low A ball or extended spring training still. But it'll be nice to get some like real data on him soon. Matt Manning. Tyler Soderstrom, Eddie Diaz, Hyun-Il Choi, and there's Vidal Bruhan with an atomic refractor. And Blaze Jordan, another one of the sought-after first Bowman cards this year. So he is not card 420, though. But the number 15 prospect for the Red Sox right now. 3rd round pick, 89th overall last year. Yolbert Sanchez. And we still got one more autograph coming out of box number 1. Who's it going to be? Oh, we already got a numbered one, so I'm thinking that it's either going to be a base or at best a base refractor to 499. But a couple good pulls so far, so even if my prediction doesn't come true, which it's still, there's still time for that to happen. Not in bad shape. And this one right here, again, it's not a first Bowman that's going to be coming up in a minute, but it is a significant prospect. So and it could have been a miss, but it's not. So we got soccer game tomorrow, softball games. It's pretty much what every weekend is going to look like from now until maybe the National in Chicago. As far as the National Chicago goes, so Illinois just entered Phase 5. So based off of a tweet that came out earlier today, there's Dylan Carlson. Based on a tweet that came out earlier today, it looks like the promoters of the National Sports Collectors Convention are very confident in being able to have the show on time. I've heard rumors that if it didn't go on time, it might get pushed to the fall. But that might not even be an issue. We don't know for sure yet. I don't think that was their official announcement. But I think they're very optimistic in Chicago going on as planned. So we'll just take it at that. It's good to be optimistic in these times, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Sanchez. Robert Hassel. I don't know how long Robert Hassel is going to take, but from my understanding, C.J. Abrams has started off this season in low A ball or maybe high A ball, doing very well. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Spencer Torkelson with the throwback. Nick Lodolo with the top 100 insert. Hey, what's going on? Jackson Rutledge. There's Lodolo right there. Junior Severino. Yalbert Sanchez. And there's Kirilov. Jimenez not starting out so good this year for the Indians. I think he's batting like $188 last I checked the other day. Dylan Carlson having a solid season. I don't know. I saw on a post, I forget whether it was this morning or yesterday, somebody saying something about this awful rookie class that's not performing, and I'm thinking to myself, like the guy's like writing off the whole year. We haven't even seen everybody come up yet, and he said that this is an awful rookie class. I mean, we got some potential. Like, these two guys could be perennial all-stars. I don't know how anybody could have their doubts. Yeah, man, this kind of stuff, this kind of prospecting is good for your keepers. Joe Adele. And one high school prospect to look out for is this guy for the Rockies, Zach Veen. He was the second high schooler taken behind Hassel, if I'm not mistaken. He was 9th overall. Hassel was 8th. And there's a little something on that card at the top. Let me see. Yeah, it comes right off. So Zach Veen. Not much of a signature, but he's got a swing. It's funny because, like, college football, I just can't do it. I can't follow. There's just too many teams that are going to have unimportant guys. And but baseball, I love following these guys through the minors. And there's Jordan Adams, 74 out of 199. You know, looking at the international prospect lists. I don't know. It's just more fun for me with baseball. So that's box number 1. And I would say that's a pretty impressive box right there. I mean, Veen, Abel, and Austin Hendrick. You got that. That's a nice combination right there. Usually you're gonna see a dud or two in a box, but that's pretty solid. So let's see if my prediction holds true. Something 99 or less. That was my instinct telling me that. Hockey's fun too. Hockey's a sport that I kind of fell out of love with. It just lifelong Devils fan, and you know, it was a combination of a couple things. One, the strike, the first big strike, and getting rid of the neutral zone trap. I felt that they were targeting. All right. It's like hockey racism. I don't know how to explain it. But it felt like they were targeting the Devils, and I just couldn't. I don't agree with the league targeting a team for no reason. Unless it's the Patriots in football. I'd be totally fine with that. Even with Tom Brady gone, though, you know, I guess just target Tom Brady. I don't know. But that and the combination of around that time was when I had gotten married, and it's like hockey was the bottom of the list, I think, for her. And basketball was degenerating, and I still gotta watch wrestling. Although I am so behind on Raw and SmackDown. Like, I am just getting to Alexa Bliss getting into the whole Firefly Funhouse thing. Like, I'm just getting... So, like, sometime last year, and that's just Raw. SmackDown, SmackDown I prefer to watch, but I really want to see the evolution of Alexa Bliss and this character, because from what I see, this has actually been a pretty interesting storyline. The only thing I feel that got messed up was WrestleMania. So, but yeah, baseball is always going to be the one. I mean, two of my girls play softball. So that's always been my biggest passion. I like fantasy football, so I get into football, but Christian Pichet. And then I gotta admit, I like the littlest one playing soccer. Gotta keep true to the heritage. Blaze Jordan again. Jesus Sanchez, Kirilov. Yeah, that's typical for T-ball. It's I coached it. I coached T-ball 1 year. and that was it. I bumped Lexi up an age group after that, and she was just fine. She actually played 2 years of T-ball because we kind of got an exemption because she was like 29 days before the cutoff. So she got to play it a year early before I had started coaching. Thanks, man. It's tough, man. If you have kids that have good attention spans for that age, T-ball's brutal for them. Like Lexi would watch Ellie play, and she would be able to keep track of the score and stuff like that. I was like, she ain't playing T-ball again. Spencer Torkelson with an atomic refractor. Uh-oh. Rays beat the Mets in the bottom of the ninth. Brett Phillips with the game-winning RBI. Well, at least it was Brett Phillips. We like him around here. Even though we haven't seen him in a few years. But we would actually have him commenting in the past on some of our live streams way back in the day. Way back in the day. So we're going to keep it up, this hot streak of big name autographs. Well, we got a first Bowman here. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Angels. Alexander Ramirez. So he was actually initially signed by the Mets in 2019. So I wonder if he was traded. Who were the Mets traded in with the Angels? I can't think. Hey, a year of T-ball never hurts. All my kids did at least 1 year of T-ball. I mean, I saw that at Becky's soccer too. And these kids are older. These kids are like 6, 7. I don't know if there's any 8-year-olds, but definitely 6 and 7. And the other day they were practicing and they had their arms in their shirts too. Not the girls, but the boys did. 73 out of 499, Shane Bass. It's a guy thing. Next wave of cards here. That's a cool card. That's a relevant card too. I like it. So again, we're busting Bowman. After this break, I'll check on the status of the teardrop. All right, that's now at 20 teams, but we're waiting on payments. And actually, 2 of those teams, I got to take off this ticker, don't I? I forgot to do that before. Thanks, man. You take care, too. That was the Nationals and the Rockies. Should not be on here anymore. And they're right next to each other, so that works. Alright, there's an autograph, and it is a base refractor. So it'll be interesting to see how that third one comes out. Let's see, Kyber Ruiz we'll sleeve later. So we got Evan White, Leody Taveras, Jazz Chisholm, C.J. Abrams, Tatis, aw, that card has a major dimple and print line right next to each other. That sucks. Tariq Skubal, Bayron Lora, Logan Gilbert. He's the one who got the start the other night, as him and Kelnick debuted on the same night. Casey Mize, Cronenworth, talent pipeline for the Cubbies, Sam Huff, 95 out of 250. So that's purple paper. Dylan Carlson, number 18 on the top 100. And good enough to be starting on my fantasy team. How about Jared Kelnick, 75 out of 125. Nope, Madrigal. Sixto Sanchez, and 316 out of 499, Luis Frias, Diamondbacks. Luis Frias, Diamondbacks. Spencer Howard, Vidal Bruhan, Adley Rutschman, the number 2 prospect, Jonathan India, Hunter Bishop, Justin Foscue. Good names for Chrome there. Wander Franco. Casey Martin, again a 3rd rounder last year. So played at Arkansas. Tidy up a little bit here. And then we got the last half of box number 2 to do. One more autograph to uncover. It's hard. It's hard being the guy that's always right. What am I right about? You tell me. Let's see if we've been paying attention. Yeah, this rookie class is a dud, right? Ugh, I can't believe I saw somebody write that yesterday. It just amazes me, like, how many people, like, new to the hobby really need to be able to find us. Facebook has screwed me royally, and, you know, not only me, but a lot of people out there, because, man, that's some misinformation. Could be Blaze Jordan with a chrome. Nick Maton. Austin Hendrick, Christian Pichet, Marquez, and we have Nate Pearson. And numbered 64. Oh, that's a pretty high start right there. 64 out of 75. .64 out of 75. Canary yellow Leody Taveras for the Rangers. I'm just going to say this. I'm on a hot streak of probably about, I don't know, like 8 or 9 predictions right in a row when I'm calling those out. So I'm bound to be wrong soon. But I don't tell you things if I don't think that's what the case is. 62 out of 75, Mario Feliciano. So that was a good call there when all those remaining teams got grabbed up at once. That's numbered to 75 as well. A little sparkly, too. I like sparkly. Yeah, that'll get someone sent love later. All right, one more stack. And we popped all the autos, so we're hoping for a nice chrome parallel to maybe close out the break, although we did just get a decent one, so don't hold your breath. Let's see. Oh, that works. That definitely works. Yeah, we'll have a good parallel to close this one out. These guys must have played football at some point in their scholastic lives. They definitely got some football signatures going on there. I don't know. I don't get to see my my nieces at all, so I have not seen one of my nieces within 6 feet of me since she was born. And the other one I may have held like 4 or 5 times, and she's like, I don't know, 2? I think she turns 3 in the summer. So, yeah, I don't know. Some people are strange like that. Zach Veen. Bobby Witt Jr. It's a nice throwback there. I like that. Bruzdar Gratterall. I don't know. The news made them wacky, I think. Jason Dominguez, Chrome. Nolan Gorman, Dax Fulton. I mean, they don't live that close to us. They're about 40 minutes away, but I feel you. Asa Lacey, Adley Rutschman. I mean, at 3 years old, you know, they got to start learning some softball stuff because it's not fair that, I don't know, they don't get to play outside. Is the teardrop going tonight? I got to check after this break on payments because it's been a little shaky on that front. Oh, look at that. Atomic Refractor, Yolbert Sanchez. I like that. That's a good one right there. A little OC, but what can you do? A lot of the chromes are. So I've got to follow up on that situation. Otherwise, it looks like that and wrestling should go tomorrow whenever we get back. We got softball and birthday party. Cardinals pipeline and Bobby Witt Jr., number 11 on the top 100. Atomic Refractor, so those are numbered to 150 on the inserts. 121 out of 150, Bobby Witt. Atomic Refractor for the Royals. Shane Baz. Trent DeVoe. Ivan Johnson. And case is gone. Just like that. Just like that. Not really just like that. Like it took like a week for this final installment to go. I'm really quite surprised about that. But it was definitely worth waiting for. Got some good hits and some good parallels here today. So let's take a sneak peek at some of the highlights. Again, that last stack of packs with Bobby Witt for the Royals, Yolbert Sanchez for the White Sox. Not too shabby there. We also got the Canary Shimmer, Marco Feliciano to 75. Did real good with Atomics, Spencer Torkelson. And we did good with autographs, too. We got Alexander Ramirez for the Angels. For the Diamondbacks, Luis Frias to 499. For the Phillies, Mick Abel. For the Rockies, Zach Veen. Rookie auto to 75 for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. And to 299 for the Reds, Austin Hendrick. Sure thing. Let's go over the teams that are left for the teardrop, and I'll give you my top 5 bang for the buck teams. All right, so here it goes. Remaining teams for teardrop number 4. That's 3 boxes of tier 1, last 3 of the case. We got a box of Heritage. We got a Top Series 1 hobby box and a box of 2020 Vintage. Orioles are 35, Tigers are 30, the Astros are 28, the Royals are 25, Mets are 40, A's are 45, Padres 55. Giants are 50, Rangers are 28, and the Blue Jays are 45. So here we go. Best bang for the buck. Top 5. All right. It's coming. I like the Astros. A's and Padres. Orioles and Blue Jays. Those are my top 5 right now. My prediction for tier, if I had to make one, I think we got one big rookie left. I think the biggest rookie hit we've had so far is Casey Mize. So I feel like we got an A-list name coming. But I'm not 1,000% confident on that. Like Bowman, I'm gonna say it, you know? Like I always think, because that kind of gives me like some tiebreakers in my mind for best bang for the buck. If I feel like a case or a series is leaning a certain way, that has some influence. Because I mean, let's face it, I try to make all the teams the best bang for the buck possible, but some teams are just inherently more risky than others. And when I price the teams, just like with anything, a lot of times I'm going to get a range. Like there's going to be a range because nothing's ever a set in stone price. And so, sometimes I'm going to be like, well, I like the risk in this break. It's not a very risky team, so we're going to kind of push that on the higher end of the range. And then a lot of times it's like, oh, man, this is like Mike Trout or bust here, so I'm going to give the Angels a break. I kind of look at it that way. So Orioles, Rangers, and Blue Jays for Joe Wester. You got it. Orioles, Rangers, and Jays. Now off the list. So maybe a Joey Bart comes out. I don't know. I would consider him a big member of this rookie class. It's tough to say. So let me get Joe Marc-Down for those. Again, we do have in stock WWE Women's Division. Alright, so Teardrop 4. Orioles. Rangers. Blue Jays. Alright, that's been edited. So yeah. So I think a big rookie's gonna come out. That's my feeling. We've had a couple, like, not Hall of Fame type names, but like some really good players. I mean, we had Torrey Hunter and Herbeck. So is it possible a big veteran, like a big Hall of Fame type name comes out? Maybe. Pete Alonso was the big star autograph. Now, again, we've seen, the twinning effect happen, so I don't think we'll see one number to 25, but we could see, a duplicate of some sorts. But I think that was our big star player for the case. Can't remember who the other bronze... Oh, yeah, it was Alex Gordon was the other bronze signature. I ended up with that. So yeah, let's go over the list one more time. And then, I don't know. I thought somebody would be looking for this women's division box. I almost think with as many cases as I got, should I just open one out there? I could do that. I don't know, we got 8 people watching. It sucks because, like, I don't like to open stuff unless we got like 20 heads. And the way the Facebook's been, we just never seem to see that number anymore. We got 10 people in a break and we got like max 14 watching. So again, the teardrop break is 3 boxes of tier 1, a box of Heritage, a box of Top Series 1 Hobby, and then a 2020 Vintage to pump in a couple extra autos in there. Tigers are 30, Astros 28, Royals are 25, Mets are 40, A's are 45, Padres are 55, Giants are 50. And, I mean, in all honesty, all these teams have good potential. All of these teams. There's not a crappy team left. Tigers, we have hit a lot out of the tier 1, although that Onyx Vintage might give us like Riley Green or somebody like that as a possibility. That wouldn't be terrible. Royals, you got rookies. Rookies are always good, right? Especially if Brady Singer ends up being like an ace pitcher. Astros are loaded in tier 1 almost every year. Mets are pretty strong. The A's usually have some good, like, throwback guys like Reggie Jackson or somebody like that. Padres, I mean, you got Tatis. And then the Giants, you got Joey Bart. So there's something good for everyone still left on the board. So, that being said, does anybody have anything for me right now before I go back and see if we can generate another break in the next half hour or so? All right, I'm going to see what I can do. And I know Steve was looking out for a third team. Hopefully going over the fact that everybody has something makes that task just that much easier. What do you recommend? Any of them. Any of them could do something. But again, I would lean towards the Astros, the A's, and then at this point, Padres, Giants. I mean, the Tigers and the Mets are the only two teams. Maybe they're wiped out. Maybe. But you can't ever tell in these cases anymore. Especially the way that they get stacked sometimes. So, I will head off of here. Hit me up on Messenger if you need me. Got any questions? And I'm going to go check payments and all that good stuff and see where we're at the moment. All right? So we'll be back to rip you a new one soon.